All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Dakota. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. I'm excited to have you guys here today. Today's reading is about what you are currently manifesting in your life, whether you're conscious of it or not. So we're going to take a look at the cards and see what changes need to be made and what you need to be aware of. So we have 4 piles. I decided to use my essential oils here. I picked this up for one of my friends for Christmas, and I ended up buying myself one as well. So group 1 is lavender, group 2 is lemongrass. Let me turn that around for you. Group 3 is sweet orange, group 4 is frankincense. So take a few moments to meditate on the pile. We're going to take 3 deep breaths, focusing in on our messages and the messages that you need to hear about what you are manifesting currently. Breathe along with me. That was 1. 2. Out. And that was 3. So before you go, I want to say thank you to everyone here today. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe so that you never miss a message with me again. And follow me on Instagram as well. I post there regularly. And if you want to get in contact with me, or if you're interested in personal readings, you can contact me there and I'll get back to you. So once you have picked your pile, go ahead and take a look at the timestamps down below. I'll have them listed in the description of the video, and you can go ahead and click on that, and it will take you to whichever pile you've chosen. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, group 1, you have chosen the pile of lavender. I really felt like before starting this video I needed to clear my mind, relax, and then channel in the messages that I have for you guys today, and I put some of this oil on and it made me feel so much calmer, so much more connected, and ready to give you guys the messages that are coming forth for you. So what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to pull your tarot cards. We'll go ahead and take a look at those first. We'll go through and then look at your oracle cards that pop up. Okay? Alright, now that I have your tarot cards laid out, let's take a look what messages we have for you. So we have the Fool. So this is starting out in a new journey, a new experience, a clean slate. We have 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups deals with an emotional situation that didn't turn out the way you expected it to, and you may be feeling sad because of that. We have Page of Pentacles in reverse. You are afraid of stepping out into this new path here with the Fool and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You're afraid of what might happen, and I'm seeing that the 5 of Cups was in the past. This was a past experience you had, but because of this past experience, it's now bleeding into your current new adventure, your current new movement, and it's holding you back. This fear is holding you back. And then we have the High Priestess in reverse. So you're not trusting your intuition or your full potential. You must let go of this fear, this disconnect, so that this path can be a positive one. It's time to heal the Five of Cups and then move forward to a more positive experience. All right, group 1, let's take a look at your oracle cards just to get a little bit more insight into what you're currently manifesting and how we can shape this to better serve you. Alrighty, let's see what we have. So we have new beginnings. That's just a confirmation because you had just received the Fool card, and with this deck it's very much like the tarot cards, but it is an oracle deck, so it's a little bit different, but these cards are exactly the same. It's saying the same thing. You're starting over, you're starting new. There's a new beginning on the horizon for you. Okay, I'll just leave that card there for now. And it's a transformation for you. New beginnings, transformation goes hand in hand. The third eye is an inner knowing. You see the path ahead of you, and you understand deep down what needs to be done, but I don't think it's been brought to the surface yet until now. We have victory and success, and we have moving on. So very strong energy in movement and knowing that you need to let go of your fears and knowing that that's what you're currently doing is really going to push you in a more positive direction. Not letting that fear hold you back, even though something didn't turn out the right way last time, doesn't mean that it always is going to be that way. And we have a synchronicity here. I just realized we have 6, 6, and 6. So that's very exciting. So keep an eye on that. We're going to go ahead and take a look at your other oracle cards to get deeper insight. Alright, let's take a look. Group 1. We have the stars, the forest, the snake, belladonna, and the mushroom. So right off the bat with belladonna, it's important to be aware of the people you are spending your time with and that you have a connection with. We don't want to be spending time with people who drain our energy or don't have our best in mind. When you're around people that are only looking for themselves selfishly, it in turn will drain you of your beautiful energy and your beautiful ability to connect to other people who are deserving of your energy and time. So just be aware that came forward. So much transformation going on for you guys. Group 1 with the snake is another symbol of transformation. The way the snake sheds its dead skin after carrying it around for so long, it makes that transformation into who he or she is currently. A fresh start, clean slate. And that's something to be very excited about. With the forest here, you may have been sitting dormant in your hopes and dreams for a while, playing it safe, not taking any action, and now's the time to take action. In this new beginning, this transformation, it's time for you to spread your wings and take flight. You are made of star energy. I mean, we're all made of stardust. We have the same composition. There is infinite potential. So you just need to hold that power within you. And with the mushroom here, there is a quest you must complete, you must go through with, and that's what you're setting out on right now. So be aware of the fears that come up when you make this journey. It's very normal to be a little bit nervous or afraid to get started, but know that you are more powerful than your fears. And putting that into constructive energy, or energy into constructing this life for yourself, you have every opportunity to be successful and prosper. So get in connect with your fears, figure out what you are afraid of, listen to what your fears have to say, and really meditate on whether it's worth it to sit in fear or take action and see what can happen, versus always wondering what would happen. Like I said, there's so much potential and opportunity here for you to start new and let go of the past. No longer let it dictate who you are or who you want to be. This is a new chapter for you, Group 1, and I hope this was helpful for you, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, again, please like and subscribe. It helps out my channel, and you can also see other messages I have for you. Thanks again for watching. I hope you guys have a divine day. Alright, Group 2, you have chosen lemongrass. Currently, I'm wearing lavender, but usually lemongrass is my go-to. It smells absolutely amazing and really calms me down when I'm feeling anxious. So what we're going to go ahead and do, Group 2, is go over your tarot cards first, and then go ahead and go over your oracle cards. And let's see what messages come up for you and what you're currently manifesting. Okay, Group 2, let's take a look at the tarot cards that came up for you. So we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Currently, you may be finding yourself alone a lot, spending time being your best friend or being by yourself. There may have been a situation that caused you to retract and spend less time around people, but this card is putting that up front as you are spending less time around other people than you are by yourself currently. We have Death. So this is a time of transformation for you, and you're spending time alone because you know you feel different right now. Maybe other people don't understand what you're going through, or it takes a lot of energy to explain to people what's happening. So it's just easier to be by yourself while you're going through this. We have the Chariot in reverse. So you may have the feeling of needing to control everything in this situation, and you have a tight grip on it right now. And that's not always the best thing to do. Sometimes you just need to let things take their course, play out the way they're gonna play out, even though it's scary. Sometimes you need to loosen your grip so that other wonderful things can come in and enter your life instead of other things that aren't serving you, or holding on to things that you're afraid to lose. So keep that in mind, group 2. But we have the Empress energy, which is always very beautiful, one of my favorite cards. You need to understand that this transformation is very vital for you in your expansion within yourself, and how beautiful it's going to be. Even though you may be a little bit afraid currently, it's going to benefit you and create abundance for you. So, of course, do what you need to do. Spend time alone, spend time away from people. Don't seclude yourself forever. It's important to ask for help when you need it, but at the moment, it doesn't seem like other people are understanding what you're going through, and that's okay. You don't have to explain yourself. Take time for yourself and envelop through this transformation. All right, group 2, let's take a look at the oracle cards and what messages are coming forth from what you're manifesting right now. Alrighty, let's see what oracle cards are for you. It's getting a little bit darker now, so excuse the lighting situation. So we have the Universe. I'm feeling the universe wants you to know that it's here for you through this transformation. You may be feeling alone, or that nobody understands you right now. But the universe has you. It's got your back. And it's ready for you to make this change, and wants you to know that you are divinely guided through this situation of where you may not be comfortable. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of security, comfortability through this situation, that the universe has your back and has your best interest in mind. So we have memories of love. This might be a transition through a relationship, whether that be a romantic relationship or friends or family. Maybe somebody passing on, or out of your social interactions currently. Let's see what your next card is. Spiritual union. I'm feeling this is an internal spiritual union, maybe between you and the universe. I don't feel like this is external. There's a connectedness between you and something lost. Something that you lost, that you loved. There is a need to know that it is not gone. Even though it may be physically, there is still a connection there that hasn't been broken at a deeper level. Ooh, that's beautiful. Making me a little bit emotional. Let's see what your last oracle card from this deck is. So we have deception and envy. Maybe this is an interaction between you and somebody else, why you've decided to seclude yourself from them. In the other tarot cards that we were looking at, somebody doesn't have your best interest in mind. So with the Queen of Wands in reverse, there is a very understandable reason why you're taking time away from them or out from that situation. So just know that you took the right step there, or you do need to remove yourself from the situation and heal. All right, let's take a look at what other oracle cards are for you, Group 2. All right, Group 2. I opened the blinds up a little bit more because I noticed we were losing some light. Hopefully that helped a bit. Let's take a look at your other oracle cards. So we have the tides. So this is change, natural life cycle. And I do believe this is talking about a person you may have loved or a person you love that you may have lost. We have the river. And I'm really capturing a need to let emotions flow and take time for yourself to get through this situation, this transformation in your life. Do what you need to do for you. You are the most important part of this. Because when you're not functioning at your best, you're not operating at your maximum level, how can you expect to take care of other people in those situations? Because you need to take care of you first, and this is what you need to be implementing in your life. There is a lack of time set out specifically for you to be okay. You're taking care of others in this situation, but you need to take care of yourself. So step away from the people who aren't serving you. Step into your own and move through this difficult time. I do feel like it has been hard. Okay. The whale. So the whale is all about emotion and sitting with feelings, accepting feelings as they come up, even if they may be uncomfortable. It's important to see them, let them be heard, and then feel them and move on from them. Don't let them control your life and your situation. I mean, it's very understandable. Emotions are there for a reason. You're supposed to feel them. Suppressing them won't help you. So it's with the whale, it's asking you to connect with your emotions. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to reach out to someone, reach out to somebody who is going to be there for you 100%. Sounds like you have some people around you right now that don't have your best interest in mind or haven't been supportive of you in this transition. And it's so important for you to take care of yourself, especially when you're not feeling 100%. Don't try to drain your battery for other people. You need to recharge and find happiness when you can. And then we have the rabbit. So you can see the rabbit is sitting underground, pretty tight in a secluded space. And I feel like that is what you're doing right now. You're secluding, isolating, and protecting yourself, which is fine, but don't stay there forever. There's other people out there that love you and care about you. But like I said, it is understandable in situations like this to retreat, to go inward and stay away from people. So just be sure you're giving yourself the perfect amount of alone time and then a perfect amount of connected time. This is a time that you really need to be spreading your energy wisely. All right, Group 2, I hope this was helpful for you and you enjoyed. If you did, please like this video and subscribe so you never miss a message with me ever again. I will be thinking about you guys in this situation and hoping for the best for you. Have a divine day. All right, Group 3, welcome. I had to go ahead and change the lighting situation a little bit because I thought we would have more light, but apparently not. We still have, at least a few more hours of light, but it's a little bit overcast and gloomy here. So you have chosen the pile with the sweet orange essential oil. I really like this one because of how potent it is, but it's very similar to what peeling an actual orange smells like. So I really like that. Let me turn up the light a little bit. I feel like that one is gonna be the best. Right there. Okay. So, Group 3, we're gonna go ahead and go over your tarot cards first and see what messages come forth for you. And then we'll go ahead and go over your oracle cards. So this is messages coming forward for you, what you are manifesting currently, whether you realize it or not. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's see what tarot cards have been brought up for you, Group 3. So we have the World. So the World is a shift in energy, something coming to a completion as you move into the next phase. We have Judgment. So you're realizing that you have the ability to achieve so much more than you are currently achieving. We have 9 of Swords. You may be plagued with anxious thoughts or trouble sleeping at night from something that is going on within your life right now. We have 10 of Wands in reverse. Something is weighing down on you currently, which goes hand in hand with 9 of Swords. And you're not dealing with it very well. Something is very taxing on you currently. We have King of Wands. So you find yourself taking a leadership role, having to be the one who is leading everyone else through every situation, being an example for other people. And this may be what is weighing you down currently. Feeling like you have to be the best of the best and be an example for other people to follow. It seems like it's very taxing for you right now, being that person. You know, you're not perfect. Nobody is. And that is too much of a burden to be put on you. Let's take a look at your last tarot card. And then we have 8 of Swords in reverse. So this is limiting self-beliefs. So you may feel like you have to be this King of Wands, showing everyone the way, being the perfect person, being the perfect role model example for everyone around you. But this is heavy. This is a heavy burden to bear. But I am getting that you feel like this is your burden to bear. You have to be this person. But it's okay to make mistakes. It would be absolutely crazy to think that you are 100% perfect or right all of the time. And it seems like you're putting too much pressure on yourself to be this person. But you're understanding, or you need to understand, that there's so much more to be utilized. I feel like you are very hard on yourself. But if you take a look at all the things that you are good at, you would be making more progress than you are belittling yourself in what you're doing. What you're doing currently, whatever position you're in. It's time to start looking at things in a brighter light and trying to be a little bit more optimistic and seeing the potential in yourself that other people see in you that you aren't currently seeing. Because I feel like a lot of people look up to you. And I feel like there would still be so many people that looked up to you if you would just let loose a little bit more. Stop trying to be so perfect. And it will put you in a better space in all aspects of life, emotionally, physically. You have so much to offer, but you are letting yourself get in the way of yourself. All right, group 3, let's take a look at your oracle cards to get a little bit more insight into the situation. All right, so we have solitude. This may be a time for you to retreat out of the limelight, out of the front charging energy, into a more peaceful, not secluded, but, because I don't want to say that you want to cut off from everybody completely, but you need to spend some time alone to connect with yourself and what you really want. Instead of letting other people tell you who you should be, you need to figure out who you want to be. We have mental conflict. So I'm sensing this is the conflict of who you want to be and who other people want you to be. Like I had just said, not really sure how to change the pattern of who you've been and who other people have wanted you to be. You're ready to step outside, but not really sure where to go or how to move forward in your direction. Not the other people's direction, but yours. And then we have the heart chakra. So this deals with your emotional level, your connectedness to what drives you, your passions, your loves. And for what you are manifesting currently, it's moving in the direction of what you want, who you really are, who you want to be seen as, like I said, versus what you've been doing, the role that you've been playing for other people to see them happy, but it's time for you to be happy. You're holding too much of a burden, and you only live once, so you might as well do what you want to do and what you love, so that it's a life worth living for you. And it's difficult because, we have these people in our lives that we care so much about and we want to make proud of us. But it's not worth it at the end of the day when you're living for someone else, living somebody else's life and not for you. It's, in my opinion, no life to live. Live for yourself and your passions and what drives you. And it's very exciting because you see this now. You see who you're supposed to be in your own terms. And there we go. We have awareness. You are aware of who you are and who you were meant to be. Or even if it was just you realizing who you weren't supposed to be. And that's getting even closer to the final stage of figuring out what you were supposed to do. It's just as important as figuring it out is figuring out what you don't want. All right. Let's take a look at your other oracle cards Group 3. I hope this was helpful so far. Alrighty, so this is your last set of oracle cards. Let's see what other messages are popping up for what you're manifesting currently. So we have the apple tree, and the apple tree deals with peace and abundance. We have the rose, so that is love, and it's true love. The birch tree, which is a gentleness. We have fire, which correlates with passion and transformation. And then earth, which is grounding. So with these cards, the message I'm getting is you are moving into a state of peace and understanding and abundance. Fire, your transformation from how other people want you and what you want, and your passion in the fire as well. And with the birch tree and gentleness, I feel it's very important for you to portray this to other people gently, and you have a strong gentleness about you, and that's really going to help other people accept you and respect you for this decision when you come forth and you let them know, this is not who I am, this is not who I'm going to be anymore. I'm stepping into who I am and who I want to be seen as. With the earth, you are grounding yourself in your new beliefs of what you want and doing what you truly love here with the true love here. The true love card here. So very beautiful, transformative, strong, confrontational, but in a way that is, how do I say this? It's transformative, beautiful, it's respected. This energy is, like I said, absolutely beautiful. So you are manifesting a new life for yourself. Despite what others say, you are moving into this new energy that is truly you. Alright, group 3. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed doing the reading for you guys and connecting with you here. If you did like this video, if you wouldn't mind giving it a like down in the like bar, and also subscribing so you never miss any messages with me ever again. I hope you all have a divine day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Alright, last but not least, group 4. Welcome. So you've chosen the pile with the frankincense essential oil. Let me see if I can get this to where you can see it. Probably not. So I was talking with my dad the other day about the essential oils gift I got, and he was telling me about frankincense, that this was a very high prized oil. I think it's an herb that in ancient Egypt only the highest of the high would have it. It was considered, royalty would have it, and it's a very special oil. So if that means anything to you guys, I'd say you're pretty special. All right, so this pick a card, like I said before, is about what you are manifesting currently, whether you know it or not. And we're going to go ahead and go over your tarot cards first, and then I'll move into your oracle cards. So let's go ahead and get started, Group 4. All right, Group 4. Let's take a look at the tarot cards that came up for you. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'm sensing there is I want to say you're feeling like life isn't going your way currently. Things aren't turning out how you expected them to. You're feeling a little bit disappointed. And that's upsetting to you, that things aren't going exactly the way that you expected. But you need to remember that other doors are being closed so that you can take other doors that are open and that are going to lead you to wonderful things. So keep that in mind, Group 4, that even though things may seem like they're not working in your favor, there's always something on the other side that you're not seeing that may be taking place in your favor, even if it feels like it's not. So we have Temperance. You're finding balance in your life now. There may have been too much of one thing at one point recently, and you're understanding that you need to pull away from focusing so much on that one thing and start focusing on other things. So that's good. You're finding balance in your life. So we have the Strength card. You are understanding your power and what is available to you, what you have control over and what you don't have control over. You're understanding that life is to be lived and you grow as you live. And we have 7 of Cups in reverse. So there are options available to you, but you're feeling overwhelmed overall in the right decisions you need to make that will give you more balance. But rest assured, you are coming into that state of balance. So you need to trust in yourself, in your strength, in these decisions, and knowing that you're making the right decision for yourself. Even though you're overwhelmed, you're doing the right thing. You're making positive changes in your life. And with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you may feel overwhelmed and that you're not doing the right thing, but rest assured you're doing well. And you need to understand that. And that's the message that's being brought to the surface for you, that you are unaware of, is you're doing a lot better than you think you are. So don't be so hard on yourself. Definitely take moments out of the day to contemplate decisions and use your intuition on what is going to be the best path for you. But you're doing a good job, Group 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over your oracle cards and see what other messages I can pull forward for you from this situation. Alrighty, let's take a look at your oracle cards now. So we have fertility. When I think of this card, it's not always being fertile in the sense of having children, and it could very well be, and for some of you, that's what this could be about, you having children and not being sure if you're doing the right thing or not for them, or not being a good parent. But like we had talked about before, you're doing the right thing, you're doing well. You may feel like you're failing or things aren't going right for you, but if you are a parent or are having a child soon, like I said, you're doing well. But this could be a birth to a creative idea, or this formulation of something new, something that you could consider your child or your babies. People talk about that a lot. When they're creating something, it's their baby, people would say. So that could be part of the situation as well. When you're formulating something, you're not sure about it. You're not sure if it's the right thing that you're doing in that situation, but be assured that you are. So we have destiny. There we go. You're doing the right thing. You're on the right path, and this is just an affirmation for that. Affirmation. We have disconnect and boredom. So you may be feeling that you aren't on the right path, and that's where I would say the disconnect come in. Tongue-tied over here. That's where the disconnect would come in. And it's very interesting, this card, because you can see the man, he's faced away from the light, and you can see the light coming in all of these beautiful colors that he's missing. And because this card deals with the heart chakra, it's about your passion. So I do want to say, for most of you, it is a creative endeavor that you have started out on, and you're not sure that you're doing the right thing, and you're not seeing the full picture here, all of the beauty, everything that you've created, how hard you've been working on it. So that's another affirmation for you. You need to turn around and take a look at everything that you've achieved so far and created, because you've done so much. All right. So with the throat chakra, this deals with speaking on your own behalf. Maybe it's time to talk to somebody about how you've been feeling, and they can affirm for you that you are on the right path. They can show you other sides to what you're missing. But overall, speak your truth. Don't hold back. If there's something that needs to be said, say it. Or this is just an affirmation for what you're currently manifesting. You are saying the right things. This is your predominant chakra here. So we have financial and material changes here. And I want to say this is very positive. This could be a new job for you. You could make your passion into your job. So that's very exciting. And then you can rely on that for your complete source of income. So just know that you are on the right path, Group 4. You have this idea that's growing. or this plan. And you need to be behind it. You need to support your idea in this journey because it's absolutely beautiful. And I don't think you're seeing that. Excuse me. I don't think you're seeing how beautiful it is. Alrighty. So let's take a look at your last group of oracle cards and see what other messages come up. Alright, group 4. Here are your oracle cards. So we have the rat. So the rat is asking you to step outside your emotions and really take a good look logically at what's going on around you. You may be feeling overwhelmed with the situation that you're in, with this creative idea, and wondering, oh, is it going to work? Am I going to be able to support myself? Am I doing the right thing? And it's really time to take a look at the big picture, what's really going on. And like I said before, I don't think you see how beautiful this is, how prosperous you could be. And again, the rat is really asking you to step outside, uncover your eyes, and take a look around at how the situation's going so far. So we have the stag, which is you really stepping into this role, this transition in your life into the leader. Maybe you weren't always the leader. You were kind of in the background, but with this project, you've really had to step forward and you're coming into your own, understanding your full potential. And it's really beautiful. We have the toad here. And the toad is really a sign of good luck. And like we had talked about before, you had the card Temperance in your tarot card. And with the toad here, this is a sign of balance. But you need to be patient with this. Watch it grow and allow it to grow. And you can see here, looks like some tadpoles. So in time, with your creative idea in this situation, it may be in the tadpole stage, but eventually it's going to be in the full-grown toad stage where it can hop around and it's strong, and you have the absolute complete potential to be there. You just need to believe in the situation and believe in yourself. And then we have the fern, which is absolutely beautiful energy, very vibrant, voluptuous, creatively sound. And with the fern, I feel like with your creativity and this situation that you are manifesting, people can't take their eyes off of it, or they can't take their eyes off of you and how you're flourishing, how the project is flourishing, how absolutely incredible this is. People can't help but stare. You have everybody's attention, and it's so exciting to me to be able to say this to you guys, because I feel like you guys have no idea. and this is being brought to light for you now, that you have so much potential in this situation. Like, mind-blowing potential. And you could be absolutely set. And you need to believe in yourself is pretty much the message. Find your strength and really go with it. Just do it. Just go with it. All right, group 4. I knew this was going to be a special one. I just kind of felt it. Like we talked about at the beginning of this video. So I really enjoyed reading for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. If you did, go ahead and leave a like, comment down below, and also subscribe if you haven't already. I put out videos like this every week. Follow me on Instagram. You can connect with me a little bit easier there, or if you're interested in a private reading. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a divine day, and I'll see you guys next time.